How y'all doing tonight? It's good to be back. It's a dream come true, guys. How many of you guys are excited to see Third Day again? Huh? And for me, about 25 years ago, I was working construction for my dad. My dad owned a construction company as I was growing up, and so I started going out and working with him whenever I was a kid. Somewhere in my mid-20s, though, I was really struggling. I was in a pretty bad place. I'd grown up in church my whole life, but I was out making some pretty terrible decisions. I was involved in drugs and alcohol and pretty much anything at that time that I could get my hands on. And my parents had pretty much just exhausted the invitation to church. And they knew that anytime they invited me, it was just a turn-off and pushed me away even further. But my dad, he knew how powerful music was. And I can remember we would work on these construction sites, and wherever we were at, you know, he could always find a Christian radio station. And if I'm being honest, it used to drive me nuts because I was like, Dad, can we just listen to some Leonard Skinner or you know, Bob Seger or something, you know? And he would always say, well, I guess if you get here before I do tomorrow, you can pick the radio station. And guess what? I never got to work before my dad, so we listen to Christian radio every day, and I'm so thankful that we did. Grateful for Christian music because it just became a part of my DNA, and it really shaped who I was. But I remember the very first time he popped the Third Day CD into his little radio on the job site, and I was like, wait a minute, who's this? He said, oh, this is a band called Third Day. I thought you might like them. I was like, this sounds like rock and roll. This doesn't sound like the music I was listening to on Christian radio, you know, yesterday. He said, if you want to play this every day, I'm fine listening to that. And so that was my introduction to Third Day 25 years ago. So to be here tonight, hanging on the 30th anniversary, is a dream come true. And like I said, you guys are in for a treat tonight. This is a special night. Anybody here tonight with a rescue story? Anybody got a rescue story in the room?